boys, and welcome back to just kind of chatting. It's been a while since I sat down and just kind of talked to you guys for a little bit, and so that's kind of what I wanted to do. Um, First and foremost, yes, I know this is kind of phasing in and out of existence. Redid the Office recently, and everything has changed, and chroma key settings are a little wonky. It is what it is. I might even take away the chroma key here eventually, but we'll see as time progresses. But um, I had a thought, and I'm gonna go through with it, and I want to encourage you guys to do it with me as well. Um, and during the month of May, so on Friday, May 1st, 2020, during that month from May 1st to May 31st, I am going to be practicing to try to learn a new skill for the entire month. So from the 1st to the 31st, I'm going to see where I'm at. So I haven't decided quite yet what I'm going to do myself. I'm either going to practice a new language or I'm going to practice juggling because those are the two things that I can really think of. Um, so I encourage you guys to join me with this because with everything going crazy and everybody out of work and everybody has so much time on their hands, nobody knows what to do with all that time. A lot of people are gaming, a lot of people are trying to do this or trying to do that, and it's just not something that can really be engaging. So I figure even if you work on something for a half an hour every single day, just on May 1st, kind of like record yourself, I guess, or get a baseline of where you're at. And I say record yourself because one, by the end of the month, you might think, well, I didn't improve at all. But if you look back at the first day versus the last day, you'll see a major difference in yourself. Um, and two, I encourage you guys to post it on Twitter, Facebook, whatever social media platform. My Discord link in the description. I have a area for everybody to post their, challenges on, working on them and everything else. Um, and I encourage you guys just to try to learn a new skill. Um, I'm actually going to be posting probably daily uploads, different times during the day, outside of my normal 6 o'clock upload, where it's gonna be my progress of whatever I'm trying to learn. So if I'm trying to learn a language, I'm gonna maybe try to go through and read a sentence or read a paragraph, and then that'll be my baseline day one video, and then day two video, and day three, and it can even be something that's as quick and easy as like a 30-second video or just a 10-second recording of how you sound whenever you try to read this. And I say either a sentence or a paragraph. I would probably suggest a paragraph because at first you might need up on your computer or on a piece of paper it written down so that you have the words in front of you, and you'll more than likely struggle to say some of the words, especially if you're new to the language. And then as you progress, you can be like, oh well, I don't need the piece of paper now, and you become more fluent. You're able to say the sentence or paragraph straight through. And if like by the middle of the month you're like, okay, I can fluently say this, and you need another baseline, make another baseline. Like, okay, here's a new sentence or new paragraph, and go from there. Or even if it's something as simple like I don't know, numbers to alphabet to whatever. Um, just make yourself baselines, and I say baselines over goals because the point of the whole month will be to learn as much as you can. So, I mean, set mini goals along the way. Like, okay, by the end of the week, I would really like to be able to figure out how to say this or do this, or, maybe for if I decide to go and do juggling, maybe by the end of the first week, I want to be able to do 3 throws in the air for 2 balls or whatever. And then by the end of the second week, I want to be able to do 2 balls perfectly. Then the third week, I want to be able to start doing 3 a little bit. And then by the end of the fourth week, I can juggle 3 no problem. Set mini goals for yourself, but don't obsess over those goals. Instead, focus on the aspect of you just want to learn it. One day you might make a lot of progress, and the next day you might make no progress. Or one week you might make a ridiculous amount of progress, and the next week you might make very little progress. That's okay. Sometimes you'll have 10 minutes, sometimes you'll have the entire day. And that's the thing that I want to make sure you guys kind of, focus on as well, cuz sometimes too much of a good thing can be a bad thing. So if you are trying to learn it for too much for too long, it could actually start being bad, and you'll start seeing it in a negative light. You'll stop wanting to do it. It'll just kind of fall apart. So, you know, just take your time and enjoy the process of learning. You know, it's a month-long challenge. You can either practice every day or practice every other, or you could just practice once or twice a week or 1 or 2 days out of the month. Who cares? The whole point is to just see how much you can learn in 1 month. Languages, juggling, maybe that, I don't know, playing a instrument or juggle. I already said juggling. I don't know, a new trick on your bike or skateboard or something like that, or uh, maybe drawing or arts of any kind would actually be great. I would have chose whittling, but I already know how to whittle, not well, but I already know how to whittle. Um, so art could be something good. You draw something on day one and you hang it up, and then every day that you try it again, you hang it up, or you just keep a collection of it, and then by the end, say, I don't know, you draw, I don't know, say you're some weird person and you draw me. All right, wait, here you go. There you go, draw that, except have the hand. There, draw that. Um, God, I don't, and listen, if someone does draw that, make sure you tag me on Twitter or put it in my Discord, because I would love to see how you guys make that look. But you know, if you draw me for whatever reason, and then day one you're like, okay, kind of wiggly, it's kind of scribbly, doesn't look great, meh. And then day 31, you're like, all right, I'm a professional now. Look at this. It is exact replica, exact detail, colors and all. Obviously different people are going to get to different stages for however much they either work or don't work. People learn at different stages. Um, encourage others. If you see others doing it with you or doing it with us, I guess, encourage them. Be like, hey, great job. You're doing great. And if it's a skill that you're good with, um, give them a tip. If someone's doing art, be like, hey, I noticed you've been doing art. It's looking great so far. I love the progress. Uh, I know art a little bit. Something that helped me to do something like this is maybe make this shape first and make it light and then kind of erase some of it or whatever. I don't know how people art. I suck with art. I'm never going to be able to learn how to art either. But yeah, you know, give some tips, help people out. It's supposed to be fun, non-toxic, and everybody to come together and enjoy just learning something. So, yeah. Otherwise, we're coming up to 1.5k subs on the channel, which is mind-blowing. We're part of the partner program, so if you guys have seen ads on the videos now when you haven't before, that's why. And again, still mind-blowing. You guys have been absolutely amazing. I know the Bless Unleashed content has slowed down greatly. Actually has come to a stop. I actually took a massive hiatus from the game. I have plans on returning. I'm just hesitant to until they release the enhancement kind of stuff, because all of my characters are currently sitting at a gear score gap, and that's no fun. All well, King Bullet and Queen are obviously both either at Gideon or past Gideon. Um, my Berserker is at like 780 gear score, and then the Priest and the Crusader are both around 720 to 730, and it's just crappy to try to upgrade. So, but yeah, I'm gonna stop talking your guys' ears off. Again, thank you for all of the love and support you guys have been giving me, and I really hope you guys join me in this 1 month, 31, whichever one you prefer, day challenge, because I think it could be a lot of fun. So thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you guys for your continued support, and I will see all of you guys next time. Bye guys.